Okay, so that's all dry. I like the way it's dried here. We've got a nice gradient here. So when I put that shape in and I added some more pigment here, it's just created these nice lighter there, darker, lighter, yeah, which gives that nice soft look, which is what we want against these hard lines everywhere else. And we'll get more hard lines later on, but now what we want to do is put the other shape in over this side. I've switched to a number 8 brush because it's a slightly smaller area, but now we want to go in with a slightly different. Let's just test that on some paper. Slightly different red, so this is red 2, which won't look massively different, but just enough to create a bit of interest there. So again, I'm going to go in with the darkest point, which is here, and then we're going to stretch that out up here, maybe cross over a bit over here, and then come down. So the end of this gradient, it goes smooth, lighter, smooth. We'll probably create another line here, and with the eye I'm gonna come around here and then down, and you can see on the reference here shadow, and then we've got the number 1 value in here, which we're going to leave out, and come down here, and we'll see what happens around here, probably crisscross. Okay, so plenty of water in the brush. Go red, number red 2, and then we'll start here in the darkest point here. Again, being super careful not to come over the lines. You still want to make it nice and neat. So coming round the iris, coming down that shadow there, may even just make that Let's clean the brush. And we're going to come up here. And this brow, just create a shape there. In fact, I think that's a bit too much there. I think we might just bring that into a shadow there, that's fine. And then we want to get plenty of water, we want to bring this down. Again, it's getting darker down here, so I'm going to get some more pigment, add it to this, that'll bleed up. We're just going to come into this again, so there's a little bit of in here lightness, we're going to leave that white, why not? Exaggerate the values you see on the reference. Let's bring this round. And this too. So with this, a bit more pigment on the brush underneath the lip there, the shadow. A bit more pigment in there. And then I think we'll do, although that's a gradient, I think we'll do a hard line there. soften that out. Also not so keen on this. See if we can soften this up. It's probably dry too much now. Yeah. Softening a bit there. Maybe we'll make this a soft edge. Okay. See, I've gone over here. Cool. Okay, so I'll dry that and then we'll do the next stage.